Hello, today we are going to cover solving systems of nonlinear equations using elimination method. So, for example, let's consider the system y square minus x equals 4, x square plus y square equals 4. Let's name these equations. This is equation number 1. This is equation number 2. So when you look at these two equations, you can see that both equations contain the variable term y square. So we can eliminate y square. So to eliminate y square, let's multiply the first equation by -1. So when you multiply this equation, the first equation by -1, we'll get negative y square plus x equals -4. Then consider our second equation, that is x square plus y square equals 4. Let's add these two equations together so that you can see that y square and negative y square will cancel each other. So we have x squared plus x equals 0. Now, we have to solve for x. How do we solve for x in this equation? Let's look at the left side. So you can see that you can factor out x. So factor out x times x plus 1 equals 0. So by using the zero product rule, we can equate each of the factors to 0. So x equals 0 and also x plus 1 equals 0. When you solve this equation for x, we'll get -1. Subtract 1 from both sides. So we got two values for x equals 0 and x equals -1. Now we have to find the corresponding values for y. Let's go to the next page. So we have x equals 0 and x equals -1. So we can consider one of the first two equations. So I am going to consider the first equation to substitute the value of x and finding the value of y. So let's consider this first equation. Y square minus x equals 4. When you substitute x as 0, y square minus 0 equals 4, or y square equals 4. And to find the value of y, we have to take square root on both sides. Take square root on both sides. So y equals plus or minus square root of 4. Always need to consider the positive and negative values. So plus or minus 2. Y equals plus or minus 2. So when x equals 0, we got two values for y equals plus or minus 2. So we can write the ordered pairs as 0, -2, and 0, 2. Okay. Then similarly, we have another value, x equals -1. We have to find the value of y. So use the same equation, y square minus x equals 4. So substitute -1. So y square minus -1 equals 4. So then to solve for y, so we have y squared plus 1 equals 4. Subtract 1 from both sides. So y squared equals 3. And to get the value of y, we can take square root on both sides. So y equals, so always consider the positive and negative values. So y equals plus or minus square root of 3. So corresponding to x equals -1, we got y equals plus or minus square root of 3. So the corresponding ordered pairs are -1, negative square root of 3, and -1 square root of 3. So we got 4 solutions. Now, always remember to check this proposed solutions with the other equation also. Let's check the solutions. Let's go to the next page. So our solutions are 0, -2, 0, 2. Then we have -1, negative square root of 3, and -1 square root of 3. So consider the second equation, that is x square plus y square equals 4. Substitute each of these values here. So when we substitute the first value, we can see that 0 plus -2 square, that is 4. And also for the next value, 0, 2, we have 0 plus 2 square, that is also 4. And for the third value, x squared -1, the whole quantity squared, plus negative square root of 3, the whole quantity square. So that is 1 plus 3, that is also 4, right? So the last value, -1, the whole quantity squared, plus square root of 3, the whole quantity squared, that is 1 plus 3, that is also 4. So our final answer is 0, -2, 0, 2. It's an ordered pair. These are all ordered pairs, right? X value first and the Y value. So the final solution set is 0, -2, 0, 2, -1, negative square root of 3, then -1 square root of 3. This is our final solution.